These are my picks for the top 10 romantic thriller genre Hindi TV serials. At number 10, there is Keh Do Tumhe. The story follows Kirti, a single mother and aspiring writer who moves to the hill station with her son, seeking a fresh start after her divorce. She becomes entangled in a mystery when her friend Anjali is murdered, and the investigation leads her to a seemingly charming but dangerous chemistry teacher and vice principal, Vikrant, whose mystery turns her life upside down. You will find yourself second-guessing his nature between lovable supporter or vicious killer in this twisted tale. Number 9 is Ek Deevana Tha, an Indian romance horror television show that centers on Sharanya, who wakes up in a coma with amnesia and no memory of the past few years, only to find Vyom claiming to be her fiancé. A strange incident threatens Vyom's life, attributed to a ghost. Sharanya marries him to protect him, but the ghost, identified as Shiv, continues to torment them. The synopsis outlines the story of Sharanya and Vyom's struggle against the supernatural entity, their rediscovery of love, and Sharanya's quest to uncover the truth. At number 8, there is Ek Brahm Sarvagun Sampan, a series centered on Janvi Mittal, the seemingly perfect daughter-in-law of the wealthy Mittal family, who is secretly driven by a thirst for revenge against them for the destruction of her own family and father's death at the hands of P.K. Mittal. She orchestrates events to gain control of the Mittal business and property, eventually leading to a cold war with Kabir Mittal. Although the drama wavers in the second half to follow the typical Saas Bahu mold, the acting and chemistry of the leads keeps you interested. Will she be successful in her revenge, and what will she gain and lose along the way in this revenge journey? At number 7 is Maina Bhulungi, which follows the story of Shikha Gupta, an independent woman who marries a seemingly perfect businessman named Samir Verma. However, Samir is not who he appears to be, and his intentions towards Shikha are far sinister. After a shocking turn of events, Shikha embarks on a quest to discover the truth and seek retribution. Her journey involves navigating a web of love, deception, hate, revenge, and even death as she strives to uncover the reality behind the illusions. At number 6 is Ek Hasina Thi, centered on Durga Thakur's revenge against the powerful Goenka family in Kolkata, particularly Shaurya Goenka, for the crimes committed against Payal. The show follows Durga's calculated journey from a woman seeking revenge to a hardened avenger who uses intrigue and deception to dismantle the Goenka's empire and expose their wrongdoings. Although the later part of the show gets watered down with the introduction of a bland love interest like Dave, there is much to see in the chemistry of the hatred between the leads and who will ultimately prevail in this battle for justice. Number 5 is Bepana, which follows Aditya and Zoya, two individuals whose lives intertwine after their respective spouses, Pooja and Yash, are found dead together in a suspicious road accident, revealing their affair and prompting Aditya and Zoya to investigate the truth behind his death. The story is an amazing spin on a haters to lovers trope that are bound by trauma. How they grow as individuals, their eventual bond, and the shocking truth will keep you wanting more. At number 4 is Hasil, the story of two brothers, Ranveer and Kabir, whose lives get entwined with the entry of a smart and righteous lawyer, Achal. Each brother hiding their own facade, and a classic tale of no one is as they seem. Zayed Khan's comeback as a TV actor is not one to miss with this gripping and enigmatic love triangle performance. At number 3 is Ishq Mein Mar Jawa Season 1, revolving around a woman named Arohi, who is unknowingly framed for serial murders committed by the serial killer Tara, her look-alike, while being manipulated by Deep, whom she believes she is falling in love with. This tale is a defining character moment for women in television, showing us the darkness, revenge, and psychosis through the lens of the strong female leads. At number 2 is Fana Ishq Mein Mar Java, which revolves around the intricate relationship between wealthy and intelligent businessman Agastya and an optimistic and free-spirited event manager named Baki. Agastya holds a deep, almost obsessive love for Paki, who is unaware of the extent of Agastya's affection and considers him just to be her best friend. However, the illusion of their carefree friendship starts to crumble as Agastya's feelings turn into an all-consuming obsession. This series really showed the right growth from the obsessive lovers trope. Before we get to number 1, this is my first video on the channel and I would love to continue to make content on Hindi television series. Please hit the like button and subscribe to show your support for this type of content. At number 1, with no surprise, it's Behad Season 1 and 2, hands down one of the best dramas, featuring a strong female lead that redefined this role on television with the beloved gray character of Maya. This first season chronicles the obsessive love story between Maya, a successful but troubled business tycoon, and Arjun Sharma, a carefree photographer. Complicated by her own past traumas and a deep-seated fear of abandonment. Behad 2, on the complex love triangle, and explores themes of obsession and revenge. Undoubtedly Jennifer Winget's best performance to date as Maya in Behad. And that's the list for the top 10 romantic thriller genre Hindi TV serials. Let us know what you think of the picks and mention your favorites in the comments below. Until next time.